as the desert world began to settle down, the town is searching for us everywhere, but we're not gonna be found. No, no. Man on the run, man on the run, the county judge held the grudge, says forevermore. Oh, the man on the run.
We've been working on how to do a group after the Beatles. I've met and married Linda. By now I have 3 kids. The thing was, we'd made a decision. It was kind of, we were in love. We wanted to be together. I think that was like the central idea.
On me online. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, and maybe you're the only woman who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me to understand?
And then it was like, oh, well, then if you're going to be in a band, you'll need to learn a bit of instruments. She played a little bit of piano, but not since she was a kid. So I would show her basic stuff, and most of what we were doing was not Tchaikovsky. She could sing harmonies very well. First time I'd ever heard that was we'd gone over to the studio and I needed a high harmony on the Beatles' Let It Be. And I couldn't sing it, and none of us could sing it. So I just, on the off chance, it was late night, we were there on our own with the engineer. I said, could you get that? I can sing it. And she could do it. She did it great. So things like that, we were learning as we went along. But she picked it up great. Years later, Michael Jackson and I were working together. And he said, oh, who were those harmonies, Paul, in Wings? I said, well, it was me, Linda, Denny. He said, Linda, can we get her to do so? Linda sang on harmonies by special request. So, she had a certain special something.
I love you more than he. Take you anywhere. Well, I love you endlessly. Love it we will share. So come and go with me to one town. But we both cannot have her, so it's one or the other. And one day you'll discover that she's my girl forever and ever. Don't fill your hopes to peel her down, 'cause I really feel it's time. She tell you I'm the one for her, 'cause she said I blow her mind. The girl is mine. The doggone girl is mine.
I always put myself under pressure, yeah. I'm always thinking that the next thing I'm going to do is be the best thing ever. And I'm always trying to get it right, and I always think I never have got it right. Even though I was in the Beatles and I've got Hey Jude and Let It Be and number ones coming out your trouser leg, I'm still sort of thinking, we could have, if only, I think a lot of artists are like that.
You used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you give in and cry, say live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die.
We've been gigging, been doing stuff, learning, getting a little bit better each year. Because of the way we'd started Wings, which was like, have no idea how to do this new thing. I didn't know how to be in a band after the Beatles. Linda certainly had no experience whatsoever. The other guys in the band had experience, but this was to be a new band and stuff. So, yeah, so there was a kind of certain, not so much pressure, but a certain desire. We had 11 songs, and we were going to play for an hour. Now, 11 songs won't stretch an hour. So you start thinking on your feet, so, well, we've just had a request now from Bobby to do Lucille again. So we did a lot of songs twice. And then it came time to make the record, so I was looking for something different and adventurous. And I found a list of EMI studios, that was my record label, and they had studios everywhere. They had studios China, Brazil, but then they had one in Lagos, and I thought, that is so off the beaten track, and something's got to happen if we go to Lagos. I just thought, no, it'd be great. So we chose Lagos. It was the night before. We were scheduled to leave the next morning, and I just got a phone call from one of the guys saying the two of us aren't coming. It was the drummer, Denny, and Henry, the guitar player. So it was like, how to deal with that? Either to say, oh, okay, we're not going. I can't go without two of you guys. Or, hey, we're booked. We're going, hoping that they might show up or something. So we took the latter option. Screw you. I am going to make an album that you will wish you were on. When we got back to England, the fact that we'd made it abroad in Lagos, now you play the tapes in England and they sound different because they've been made in a different environment and they've been soaking up influences of a different place, so they sounded different. Then we set about doing overdubs and little things that we hadn't been able to do, like orchestra and stuff. So it started to get kind of raw but professional, which was a nice mix. For me, Band on the Run, I think round about that time, there was a sort of spirit amongst the young people of like getting away, vigilantes, desperados. There were records coming out a bit like that. And I think that was me doing a nod to that kind of thing.
And when I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love. It's understood.
After that, we went on tour in America, 1976, had a big success there. So that was really the start of Wing's success.